So when you open GarageBand, it's this program right here with the guitar, whatever the heck you call it, the guitar, and you're gonna get a new project. And depending upon which version of GarageBand you have, this may look different. For us, you can do all sorts of stuff with this GarageBand. You could make a podcast. You can make a movie soundtrack. If you're into instruments or playing instruments, you can like record your demo. It's kind of cool. Some amateur musicians use it, but for us, we're just using voice. So you're gonna go ahead and click voice, and you're gonna get to call your program, your file, whatever. So I'll just kind of name it New Deal Song. And I want to keep in mind that when you're saving it, be careful where you save it. If you're going to be using your memory stick, you don't want to save it to the computer because who knows what will happen to it. So for me, I'll just save it on the desktop because there it is. And you open this file, and it creates this file that you can work with. And this is the main screen of GarageBand. And there's all sorts of different things you can do, but we just want to keep it simple. And so the default is to have 2 tracks. It has male or female, and you can click the different tracks. So if I want to record on female, I would click this, and this is the record down here. So check 1, check 2, I'm a female, I feel cool. All right, so spacebar stops it, and then basically, so check 1, check 2, I'm a female, I feel cool. So you can record, right? It's real simple. You can move this around, so if you make a mistake, you want to put this second, something else first, it's real easy to use. You can delete it, whatever. So I'm going to delete this track, and you can go up in here, and this is the track. So if I want to create a new track, you want to pick Real Instrument, Create, boom, it puts it right there. But I don't need that, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that track. I'm going to delete this track because I'm doing this solo. You can change this. If you take a look, when you highlight this, there's all sorts of effects over here. So you got male vocals. I know it's kind of hard to see on the projector. You got rock vocals. You can have a megaphone effect, pop, epic diva. Give yourself a deeper voice. So whatever you pick. So take a look right here. I'm going to go ahead and record again. Once again, the recording's down here. Hey, I'm going through puberty, so my voice is deep. And then I stop it. Go back over here. Hey, I'm going through my voice is deep. So you can do a lot of stuff. You know, if you're doing an assignment, for this, you don't want to sound like an ogre because you're making a song, right? So, but the cool thing is, say you want to like have a section of your song, so you do a new track. In the bottom part, you got to pick your vocals over here. You pick what you want, male basic, female basic. So if I highlight this, I can move this around, so I'm going to record right here. Hey, everybody, this is a test, 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and pause it. So my voice is deep. Hey, everybody, this is a... So you can move this around. So maybe you want like a special section where you sound different. But once again, your point is to sing a song, so don't make it sound stupid for the sake of just trying every... But now you can kind of have this. You can move it around, right? Hey, everybody, this is a test, 1, 2, 3. Hey, I'm going. And you can move it over. So there's all sorts of things you could do. So this is really up to you, and if you want to get really detailed in the editing, you can bring this up, and you can see it close up. So you can actually cut out a section you don't want, depending upon, like if you said a word, you messed it up, you don't have to retake the whole thing. You could edit out, if you accidentally cursed or whatever. Okay, because we have radio clean versions only in our project. So that's the most fundamental basic part of this. So I'm going to delete both these tracks, and I'm going to show you how to actually record a song. So you create a new track. Okay, you're going to do Real Instrument, Create. You're going to go ahead and pick the vocals that you want. I'm just going to go straight up male basic, and there you got a track. Now, I need a beat. Right? So go track, new track, Real Instrument, Create. Here's what I'm going to do. I already have an instrumental, and I just grabbed one that was already on the computer from an old time. You just kind of drag it in there, puts it in, and there you got it. So now, there's an instrumental in there. Now here's the thing that a lot of people will mess up on. When you're recording, So you're going to pick where you start recording. You're not going to record over this. You're going to record over that. That's your track. And you can play with the song's volume. So if you take a look, you can go. So if you're noticing that when your voice is when you're singing or rapping, you could, increase the volume, decrease the volume of the track. You could do this. Okay? So you put your instrumental in there. If you're wondering how do I get instrumentals, go to YouTube, type in any instrumental, you're probably going to find it. If you don't know how to download an MP3 from YouTube, go to Google, put download MP3 from YouTube. There's a million free websites that allow you to do it. You don't even have to download a program. Now, so what do I do now? So now I want to create my track. I got my beat. I'm going to click my vocals. And basically, the way I do it is, I'm going to rap. Not very good because my name is Drake. All I do is rap about stupid things like women who don't call me back. And then I'm on my beeper. Yeah, you know it's that. My wallet, it's fat. I drive a Lexus. I went to Texas. Oh yeah. Yes. Too cheap. What? Okay, you just say a bunch of bullshit. And I can crease. I'm gonna rap. Not very good because my name is Drake. All I do is rap about stupid things like women who don't call me back. And then I'm on my beeper. Yeah, you know it's that. Now, a couple tips. Now, you're going to play with this, right? Depending upon what you're doing, you're going to have to take many probably takes. And you could delete this. You can move it. You can do all sorts of stuff with it. You can increase the level, right? Zoom in, zoom out if you want to get real technical, right? You can go all in, all out. Now, here's a couple tips to make it actually record good. One, sometimes this is on. Metronome. You don't want it on because here's what it does. Beeper, yeah, you know it's that. My wallet, it's fat. I drive a... Hear that tick? You don't want that on. So turn it off. If sometimes it puts it on. That's the metronome. You'll hear the... So you don't want that on. The other thing is, when you are recording, you need to put headphones on. Because if you don't put headphones on, what you're going to record is your verse and the audio. The audio is already on it. So when I record it right now, I'm going to rap. Not very good because it's recording the audio again. So it's audio on top of audio. So when you are singing, put the headphones on so you only hear the audio in your headphones. And that way you record and the beat is playing on the computer without it projecting back. So that's real simple. That's all you do. When you're done, you put your song, you can move it around, you can do all sorts of stuff. And when you're done, very important, you're going to share your file. You're going to export your song. And you're going to basically export it. And you want it as an MP3. And you're going to click export wherever it is. And it puts it together. And you have the next hit record in the new deal. Let's see, where is it? Got my new deal song. Oh, I exported it without the volume on. So, because I had turned the volume down on this. Here's what happened. So I want my voice up. I'm gonna rap. Not very good because my name is Drake. All I do is rap about stupid things like women who don't call me back. And then I'm on my beeper. Yeah, you know it's that. My wallet, it's fat. I drive a Lexus. I went to Texas. Oh yeah. So you could cut certain sections. So when you right click, you could cut out like, oh, I messed up there. I don't want to keep going. You could cut that out. But once again, you want your song to sound as good as you possibly can. I know we're all amateurs in here, but you know, you wanna do a good job. So basically, you export your song to disk. You make sure it's an MP3. Boom. You call it Jose Hits Volume 1. Whoop that trick. That's my mixtape's name, right? Because you got to be street hip hop, you know. And then you have your song converting. And you're done. Where did I go? Boom. So, there's your song. Now, there's a couple other things that I'm going to teach you how to do real quickly. So now that you have your song, you need to actually put it into your PowerPoint, because one of the other components of your project is you're going to have your lyrics in the PowerPoint, like I do when I have you sing the song, or I'm trying to show you some primary sources. So you're going to actually put your lyrics in the PowerPoint. So if you take a look over here in our examples, if we go, let's go with kind of one that you're going to make it
hard to come up with a new joke
so it
for
plays
everyone
in your
takes,
PowerPoint.
especially when nobody's going to hear any.
So I'll explain to you how to do that. I'll put a YouTube video onto the website to explain. I don't want to take up any more of your time with the computers, but that's the basics of